Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another Learn to Read and Trade Any Market seminar. This is lesson number 2, Learn from the Masters, Wyckoff and David Weiss, by your host, Panagiotis Diamantopoulos. So let's see before we start. Lesson number 2, risk warning, trade the volume waves, offers general trading advice that does not take into consideration factors such as your trading experience, personal objectives and goals, financial means, or risk tolerance. Keep in mind that past performance is no indication of future results. So, this video series, let me remind you what it is about. It's going to be short video lessons trying to explain the whole process of reading a chart using the location and structure, which we have already did, volume, with a single tool, Weis wave with speed index system. Plus, we're going to learn about money management. Plus, we're going to learn about trader psychology. So the target of all these lessons is to answer the following questions. Why did this move happen? What should my risk be? Where should I place my stop and target? What should I do to be successful? Okay, I think the targets are good enough. So what are you going to learn today on lesson number 2? We're going to learn from the master the concepts of David Weiss, change in behavior. So it's a price, volume behavior, and abnormal behavior. Wyckoff's concept, effort versus result, and speed index, my creation, which quantifies the above concepts. So let's start. So change in behavior. There are two definitions in trading. One is when we go from normal behavior, we are switching to an abnormal behavior or the opposite. We will explain later what's a normal and when it's an abnormal. A second definition is also when we are going from normal up behavior, which let's assume it's an uptrend, we are switching to a normal down behavior. Okay, David Weiss' definition of change in behavior is the price behavior versus the volume behavior. So in the market, there are normal situations and abnormal situations. Weiss examines a series of ways to identify this change, while Wyckoff's effort versus result is the same concept, but it refers to a specific move, for example, to specific wave. For example, all this volume but no price move, or a lot of effort but no result. We're going to see this stuff as we go along. But first, let's see what's normal behavior. Well, on the right, I have a price chart. Below that, it's the cumulative histogram of a price movement in pips. So this is the top of this wave is the number of pips of this specific wave. And the bottom cumulative histogram, it's the volume that was used, the total volume, the total cumulative volume that was used to bring the price from this level to this level. So, a normal behavior, it's when the large price waves come with large volume waves. So the market agrees with a move. So there is no effort versus result. The concept is linear. So it's linearly related. Okay? Now, what's an abnormal behavior? The definition of abnormal behavior is typically defined as behavior that deviates significantly from what is considered to be normal. David Weiss' definition of abnormal behavior is the price behavior versus the volume behavior. So there are normal situations and abnormal situations in all markets. So this is the Wyckoff effort versus result concept that we said before. And let's look at more closely abnormal behavior. Right here we got two situations of abnormal behavior. Number one, we got a large price wave but a smaller volume wave. That's the effort according to Wyckoff, and that's the result. With small volume, we had a big result. That's an abnormal behavior. The second situation is we got a small price wave, which is this move or this wave, with a larger volume wave. Okay, now here we got a lot of effort but a small result. So effort versus result is the following concept, okay? If effort is equal to result, if we could relate this stuff, then we have a normal behavior. So let me show you some examples of changing behavior. Here we got a normal behavior, okay? The waves are normal. This is the volume wave. This is the price wave, the peak wave. Here we got a normal behavior. But up here, and this is a trend change, we got an abnormal behavior. So that was the effort and that was the result. And that was the effort and that was the result. Okay, so this was an abnormal behavior and that's why we started trending down. So we went from a normal to an abnormal behavior. Now let's look at the second scenario. Where we're going from a normal down behavior. Why is it a normal down behavior? Well, it is because the down waves are both larger in volume and the peak moves on the down moves. The blue waves, which are the up waves, are the smaller ones, okay? Then from this behavior, without having something abnormal, we are changing to a normal up behavior. So from red, we're going to blue. So from normal down to normal up. Okay. Now, the change in behavior. It's a three-step story. First, we need to identify it. Second, we need to interpret it. And third is to act. And when I mean act, I mean follow. Okay, follow the money. Follow what it's telling us because we cannot go against the market. We don't have the power to change the direction ourselves. So now let's talk about speed index and how it helps us out on identifying these behaviors. The definition, first of all, it measures the speed of the waves. It means nothing by itself as an absolute number. But it has to be compared in order to have a meaning with the previous speed index numbers on the same chart on the same time frame. Then it has a meaning. Speed index uses an algorithm that measures and quantifies the normal and the abnormal behavior plus the effort versus result. What's the application of speed index? Well, speed index, its primary use is to measure the concept of Weiss and Wyckoff, but furthermore, over the years, I have discovered several speed index patterns that have been providing high success buy and sell signals. So let's do some examples of speed index identifying abnormal behavior. So as you can see here, we are looking at the speed index numbers and we have an average of around 10. Right here it says that the average is around 10 of 8 waves. So right here, we are looking at the numbers of speed index of the down waves and the up waves. We got 8, 4.7, 7, 12.9, 2.8, 2.9, and then we got a 29.5. That's an abnormal speed index. And this is telling us something. What does it tell us? Well, the story says that since we broke down this range, this was a hard to move up situation. So all the buy orders were absorbed with sell orders. So effort versus result here on this specific wave, which is not visible so much down here. I mean, you need to catch it your eye to be visible. Speed index always tells the truth, and the truth is that this up wave had a 29.5. There is no 29.5 all the way to the left of the previous up waves. So that's an abnormal behavior. Let's go to the next example. That's another abnormal behavior. The average speed index is 15.6. We are coming down. And then we started going up with this up volume wave. The next down wave has a 33.9. That's an enormous speed index compared to the recent previous ones. And then we start going up. This was buying on the way down. This was absorbing all the sell orders because people thought that we are on a downtrend, so we have a pullback. I will start selling. Yes, but the smart money is buying on the stuff. So it's absorbing all the orders, and then we start going up. Second down wave within another extreme speed index. Okay, that's again effort versus result, and it was buying on the way down. In simple words, this effort versus result, I call it, in the specific two cases, hard to move down. Let's continue. The conclusion. Market behaviors. We have a normal up to a normal down. We have abnormal behavior of the market, and we have change in behavior going from abnormal to normal or from normal to abnormal. We got these changes. So before I close this lesson, which I think that should be helpful to you guys, let me show you, let me read the chart from TradingView and try to identify these situations on a chart right now live. So let me switch to TradingView. Okay, and we are here on Euro Australian dollar, and I will focus. Let me put the speed index numbers larger. So you can see them. What are the labels? Label size, normal, let's make it large. Okay. So, let's look at up here. What is this level? Okay, let me just start drawing levels and identify abnormal speed index numbers, which are changing direction. Okay, that's a, sorry, that's a resistance level. All right, so look what happened. Look what happened at the top. Look at this speed index number, 26, 21.6. Do you see any number like that on the up waves? No. So that was an abnormal speed index number informing us that something is cooking. Okay, and what was cooking? It was sellers. It was sellers coming in, and we started going down. Then we started going down, and then where did we find buyers? So down, sorry, the opposite way. What our next level is? Our next level is this one, which is a support level. Are we going to find buyers here? Well, so far, we're going with nice down waves, so no buyers appeared here. So you would think, okay, we'll keep going down. Well, sorry, that's not the case. Why? Because abnormal speed index numbers appeared after the first small buying wave on the down moves. Okay, that's 16 and that 13 are high speed index numbers, and these were hard to move down waves. That means we had buyers on the way down, right? So hard to move down waves. You were not going to notice this here, okay? Because first of all, it's not the same algorithm. Second, your eye will not catch this. Speed index tells the truth and it's easily identifiable. Let's see if we got another situation. Well, we got another abnormal speed index here, okay, which we need to evaluate according to our location. So I hope you get the feeling of speed index and how it comes and fulfills, I would say, the missing part from the Wyckoff and Weis philosophies of effort versus result and change in behavior. So, what's next? Tune in to Trading You Ideas on my YouTube channel for lesson number 3. And lesson number 3 will be Weis wave with speed index system, the setup and all the parameters. Well, thank you for watching. Enjoy. Bye bye.